I have a question. Do police officers make you nervous?
Heck yes.
Now, what if it was a black police officer?
Nah, it's different.
Well, you might want to rethink that one, buddy.
Please listen carefully.
She's as funny as Lucy and she's in the know. She's as smart as Phil and always on the go. It's the Patsy Hoolahan Show.
We're going to start, though, with the breaking news we've been following. All 5 Memphis officers fired for their involvement in the arrest of Tyree Nichols have turned themselves in and are facing now some criminal charges.
And this comes as authorities in the city are preparing for the release of body cam footage showing Nichols' arrest. The 29-year-old died just 3 days after a traffic stop. Police pulled him over for what they said was reckless driving, but it escalated into a violent altercation. Now, we have the mugshots of the 5 former Memphis police officers. All of them have been charged with murder.
Watch out! Mom! You're idiots! Okay, all right.
I had to see the tape.
For it to be 5 black officers, yes, it makes it even harder to swallow. Because they were black, and they know what we have to go through being black already.
He didn't deserve that. And so that was the most jarring part about it. It was just so brutal.
She didn't want to watch the video, and I get that. And her father had to watch. I mean, her husband, Tyree's father, stepfather, but he calls him his father, had to watch this. And you see right here, you see that.
Yeah.
And you got to think in your head, how many people out there across this country have suffered like this and there weren't cameras,
right,
or there weren't witnesses?
Now, what if it was a black police officer?
Nah, it's different. So black people often navigate white spaces as a foreigner. As I sit in this room, I'm one of 3 black people in here. You sit in this room and you're one of 35 white people in here. It's natural for you.
Yeah.
You're home. Whenever I walk into a room, a restaurant, church, anywhere, I'm looking for black people. Just in case something pops off, it's like, okay, we here. Me and you, like we're together. Because so many black people in life have probably gone through some sort of struggle, there's an instant connection.
And it makes you relax a little bit more.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about anybody else, but if I get stopped by a police officer, I get a little nervous. I don't care what color he is. And if I go downtown or in a public place like the mall, I scan around to see who's there. I don't necessarily feel safe either. Come on now.
For it to be 5 black officers, yes, it makes it even harder to swallow.
Well, it's not the only time something like this has happened.
Police beating in Baltimore. A police officer suspended after video surfaced online showing him repeatedly punching a man on the street, showing him down as well. The interim police commissioner saying he is deeply disturbed by this video. Here's ABC's Adrian Banker.
What you're seeing is being described as excessive use of force captured on video. Baltimore police say Deshaun McGreer was known by this officer who asked McGreer for his ID. Look closely. McGreer shouts something, then slaps away the officer's hand, and that's when the officer begins repeatedly punching McGreer in the head and body. McGreer is pushed to the ground. The officer appears to pounce on top of him.
It was something significantly personal. It had nothing to do with serving and protecting.
McGreer's lawyer claims the officer seen hitting him had previously arrested the 26-year-old for assault and resisting arrest back in June. The video painful to watch for his family.
I was angry, I was crying, I was hurt. The level of force that was used with that officer was unnecessary.
The mayor has posted on Twitter, "I have seen the very disturbing video of an encounter between a Baltimore City police officer and Baltimore City resident and have demanded answers and accountability." Police suspended the officer immediately and asked for witnesses to come forward. We reached out to the Baltimore Police Union. They did not comment.
But if I can now be honest, I see he's black before I see he's a cop.
Right.
I see you all are cops first.
Well, we have been seeing these charges, these indictments pop up in court records right now. We can tell you that at least one of the officers, former officers, Demetrius Haley, he is charged with second-degree murder. The other charges that are popping up for former officer Haley: aggravated assault, aggravated kidnapping, official misconduct, and official oppression. Keep in mind, Errol, that these charges are coming in as we speak. So we're working to confirm exactly what the 5 officers are charged with, if they are facing the same charges. But I can tell you at least one of them is facing second-degree murder, aggravated kidnapping, aggravated assault, official misconduct, and official oppression, Errol.
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess the moral of this story is that it doesn't matter whether you're white or black or Hispanic. You can be a good person or a bad person. Whether you're a cop, you can be a good cop or a bad cop. And it's just terrible what happened here. And like somebody I know once said,
on both sides, sir? You said there was hatred, there was violence on both sides.
Well, I do think there's blame. Yes, I think there's blame on both sides. You look at both sides. I think there's blame on both sides, and I have no doubt about it, and you don't have any doubt about it either. And if you reported it accurately, you would say.
Come on now.